Now somebody is asking the question that what can make a bird to be gasping and can't walk, and all of a sudden the bird collapsed and gave up before his presence. Now I want to use this video to address that issue. Broiler birds are exposed to so many challenges because of their way of growing, because they are fast growing birds. So they are exposed to a lot of challenges, and that is why you should manage them properly so that they will stay alive for you in your farm till when you sell them out. If you handle them properly, you will get a better result. And that's why I always advise you should be knowledgeable of what you are going into, because if you have issues like this in your farm, you can lose a whole project and lose both the capital and the profit. Now, for your birds to be gasping, you just made them gasping, all of a sudden they are paralyzed, and then give up before your very eyes. Number one is severe respiratory issues or infections, okay, whereby the airways of your birds are being blocked with mucus. It can really make them to be panting, and they can easily give up. Okay. Number two is Newcastle disease. That's the paralysis type. It will make your birds to be gasping for air. It will make them not to walk. That is, it will give them paralysis, and also it brings about sudden collapse. So it's another reason that will make your birds to undergo such a kind of situation. All right. The number three is heart failure. Broiler birds are fast growing birds, and so because of the way they grow, sometimes their hearts cannot be able to carry their weight, and before you know, that birds will be panting, and all of a sudden the birds can easily give up. So this is number three reason why your birds will behave that way. Number four is heat stress. Heat stress is a terrible thing, and that is why ventilation is required in your farm. And again, your birds should be in a place that there is no overcrowding. Okay, give your bird enough space that when air flow, every one of the birds will have this air. But when they are choked, it's a very big problem, and you are likely to have this issue. Okay, number five, if I'm not mistaken, is food and water contamination. Okay, when the water or the feed is contaminated, especially if your birds are eating expired feed or feed that have molds inside, that's a moldy feed, they're likely to have this situation. Okay, and then the next one again is calcium and vitamin deficiency. They can easily make your birds to pass through this. That's the severe state. Okay, when your birds are not having calcium, they're not having vitamins, they're not having minerals in their system, it can bring them down like this. And then the last one is coccidiosis. That's the last stage of coccidiosis, can make your birds to demonstrate this issue that you just said. So my final verdict is, when it's time for you to vaccinate your bird, vaccinate your bird. Make sure your birds are free from coccidiosis, their litters are dried. Okay, make sure you give them a lot of ventilation. When your birds are panting in the afternoon, raise their feeders. Okay, make sure their feeders are raised if they are grown. All right, and then if you have access to ice block, please put it in their water. It will help to cool them off, and then give them good ventilation. It's going to help your birds to stay alive for you. All right, and try as much as you can that the area or the environment your birds are staying, they are not having any issue with cold, or they are maybe battling with CRD. Try as much as you can to keep your birds away from respiratory issues, and your birds will stay alive till you sell them. I hope this video answers your question and other people that are in your situation. See you in my next one. Please share this video so that others will see. Bye for now.